Alright, today we are going to be bringing you guys a walkthrough guide on where the chests in the Whisper mission are and how to get them. We're going to be using our Hunter for this, using the Stompies and Triple Jump, Mida Multi-Tool just for mobility, the Manananan for the Oracle Puzzle chest when we get to that part. I'll show you what we're talking about. And we'll be using just a sword, simply for third person and an extra little bit of mobility. Also, it is very good at killing this blight. Alright. And the start of this is just the same as you would for the normal mission. Run in here, drop down the hole, slide through the gate. The first chest is just after you jump across the gap here. And you're going to hang a left, and there is going to be an opening right in the wall here. You want to jump through it. And here is chest number 1. And then the rest of this, the second chest is going to be a ways down in the hole room. Like the room with all the holes in the walls. So we're going to speed that up and then just run through there from here. Alright, so here is the hole room. And the second chest is going to be just down on this ledge down here. So you'd go there the normal way. You jump across to the ledge to the right. And then just walk along here. And then, like I showed, there's this little ledge down here. And you're not jumping into that hole, the last hole on the right like you normally would. You're dropping down onto this ledge. And there's going to be a lit corridor that you want to walk through. And then the second chest is going to be right inside this little room down here. And then you run back up. By the way, all of these chests are just going to give me IO tokens because my Whisper of the Worm is already masterworked, so I cannot get any Blighted Essence from it. So then you want to come up here, jump back up like you normally would, and then continue on through the Whisper mission down into the green room. And in the green room, there are actually 2 chests. And the first of those chests is just as you drop down, you want to hug the left wall. You're not actually sliding through the little gap down there. You want to hug the left wall. There'll be an opening right here. You want to walk in here, another lit corridor, jump across the gap, slide into the hole, and the third chest is right here. You want to grab that. And then you actually need to do the jumping puzzle in the green room for this part. So for that, the general rule of thumb for this jumping puzzle is you want to use the ledges that have the little patches of green grass on them. And this is where a sword can help you a little bit. Either looking third person or just giving you that extra little bit of extra little swing to get you across there. And Stompies are going to be doing the majority of the work here. Very important to have Stompies. They help you so much. So like I said, we're just following these little ledges with the green grass on them. We're jumping up, and the goal is to just get all the way up and around the edges of the green room. And eventually we will end up on this ledge right up here, and there's a little ledge in there that you can slide in, and there's a chest in there. So same thing, just follow the ledges, go up and around, jumping across to here, jumping up, going across this bit, and then these ledges start to get pretty narrow and not far apart, but they get pretty precarious, and at this point if you fall, it's pretty annoying to get all the way back up. So you need to jump out and then around. And this one is just basically straight up. And then all the way across to this ledge. Alternatively, you can also land on this ledge right here. But then once you're here, you want to drop down and land on this little ledge right here. Slide through. And this is going to be chest number 4. Alright, then once you get that one, you can drop down in here. You need to stop your momentum, otherwise you'll land on this pile of Vex and you will die. And then this is just above the normal exit. See, there's the curve down there. So instead of dropping down there, we're actually going to jump over to this room right here. You jump out, jump across, and then you want to land right down here. In case you do, for some reason, end up down here, I will show you it is possible to cross this gap. Stompies make it very easy. But if you don't have Stompies, for whatever reason, you can still do it with a sword or a super. Just like this. And then sword at the end. And there you go. You're across. But Stompies make this so much easier. And that is part of the reason why we're using a sword. Is just for that little extra bit of mobility. And then we're just hugging the right wall. And taking these platforms all the way across. Jumping up. And the goal is to get down to that Vex gate. And then we're going to be jumping across. The Oracle puzzle that I mentioned earlier is... we'll be doing that at the Vex portal gate thing. So the 5th chest is going to be right over here in this corner. You know, jump out, across, and then into this little nook right here. Alternatively, the way you were supposed to do it is you can jump to this little pillar and then into this little room I'm at right now. So you jump to this pillar right here and then into that little room, and then you can just get in that way. But I like to just skip a step and then go straight across from there. Alright, so now it is time for the Oracle puzzle. So you want to stand on this plate to activate it. That seems to be the most consistent means of doing it. And you want to wait for the oracles to ping, and there are going to be 3 waves, and I'll throw the numbers on the screen for each wave as we go through them. And it gets increasingly harder the more waves there are, or the more waves you get in, but it's not too bad. Like, you can solo it, as I'm going to show you here. And that is why we have 2 scout rifles, so we can shoot all of them from any range without having to reload. So the first wave is 1, 3, 5. And of course there's 7 oracles starting from left side to right side, 1 through 7. And those are going to be the numbers I'm going to be calling out, and I'll have those on screen for you guys during the waves. Now we're just waiting for the wave 2 to start. And the second wave is going to be 4, 6, 7, 3, 1. So 4, 6, 7, 3, 1. And you saw me swap scout rifles there because you are on a timer when the wave actually starts. When you can start and then when you can finish the wave. Otherwise it will reset back to wave 1. Also, a side note, the Oracle puzzle will completely reset if somebody in your fire team dies, so keep that in mind. Alright, final wave. Use all 7 of them. It is 7, 3, 1, 6, 4, 2, 5. So, 7, 3, 1, 6, 4, 2, and then 5 way out here. And then the chest should spawn right here. And there you go. That is the Oracle challenge and all of the chests in the Whisper of the Worm mission. This chest is what gives you the enigmatic blueprint for the this exotic ship, 1,000 Wings. And you need to complete the heroic Whisper of the Worm with each elemental singe, so that will take you 3 weeks because the singes rotate weekly. And that is the ship that you get. So that is going to be the walkthrough on how to get all the chests for the Whisper mission. If you found this video useful, please feel free to let me know by either liking or disliking the video. If you would like to see more content like this, feel free to let me know down in the comments, and I'll catch you guys next time.